Hello, everybody. Assalamu alaikum. Sister Khan, namaskar to all the listeners. This is attorney Shah Peerally for the Shah Peerally Law Show. And today we are October 10th, 2010. The year is almost finished. 2 more months to go. And I wanted to say thank you to all our listeners. You have been faithful to us. And now we are going, this year we're going on the next year will be a 10th year anniversary of our show. And I'm really, really proud of this show because it has, I know a lot of people write to me, it has helped a lot of people. So today I have Vedika with me on air, and I know we already got some callers early. The number to the studio today, 510-657-1170. 510-657-1170. But before I start, Vedika, the normal thing, anything I'm going to tell you today is my opinion. You should not act or refrain to act solely on the information provided. You should contact an attorney if you have any questions. So I think we have one caller. Let me take the caller. This is Shah Peerally.
Hi.
Hello.
Hi. I have a question. So I'm on H1B and I'm changing companies. My transfer is in progress. The question I had was, after I have my new H1B transferred and approved, can I take 1 or 2 weeks of break in between, or would that be a problem when we process the green card?
No, it's not really a problem if you take few weeks off. However, when you add up your check stubs, if it falls short of the LCA, unless you're able to explain, let's say for example you take a couple of days off, you go abroad, it's not really a problem. But if you stay inside the US, it might be a problem, but the chances of it being a problem is very, very, very low. So you should not be worried because people take vacations all the time. But try not to do it too long. 2 weeks should be okay. Okay?
Okay, thank you.
Good luck to you. We have another caller. Wow. This is Shah Peerally. Hello.
Hello.
Hi.
I have a question. So my H1 visa was in transfer process, and it got an RFE, and finally it got declined. And I'm in a situation that my I-94 is expired too. So what option do I have right now?
So you have an H1B, it got expired, and your I-94 also got expired?
So my I-94 expired in August. And my visa was in transfer process, so I was transferring from one company to another, and it got declined. And my previous employer has already revoked my H1, so right now I'm in a situation where my I-94 has expired, and my visa got declined like this Monday. So how much time I have to be in US, or if I can apply for another employer, or if my employer can file my another H1, like what options do I have?
Okay. Well, I'll try to discuss quickly about the options, but first of all, on the date it got denied, you went out of status. That means you started accruing unlawful presence, which means technically you're already illegal. However, now in order to get back on status, you will have to probably you can file a new H1B or a new transfer or an extension, but it will what we call a consular processing. That means the case, once approved, you'll have to leave the country and come back to get the I-94. Now, there's another rule which is called the 180 days rule. Because you have to leave and come back, if you overstay more than 180 days, you won't be able to come back. So make sure if you have to leave it. I'm sorry?
Sorry, how many days?
180 days. 6 months, but not really 6 months, but 180 days. And but the 180 days is not a grace period, just to let you know. All it is a forgiven time. So that means as from the date the case got declined, you are accruing what we call unlawful presence. So, quote unquote, you're illegal. However, know that you can still file a new H1B. I mean, a transfer, it's not really a transfer, but you can file the H1B, revive it, but it won't be able to be revived inside the U.S. You have to leave and come back to get the I-94. And when you leave, there's another law that will kick in. if you overstay more than 180 days, you won't be able to come back. So it's simple.
Okay.
Have your company refile under consular processing or another company, and make sure from the date of the denial, you leave the country no matter what. You get an approval or not, you leave and you come. You leave before 180 days. That's
so I haven't got my decline notice yet. Should I wait for my decline notice?
It doesn't really matter. You're still within the 180 days, but the decline starts from the date it's been declined, not the date you get the notice, right? Okay.
Okay.
So
and
your 180 days.
Yeah, I'm not allowed to be on the payroll from the exact date, right?
Yeah,
from
you're not allowed to technically even be here, but they don't really make a big fuss because the system is not really that strict when it comes to H1B. But if you pass the 180 days, then yes, you're going to have problems. Okay.
But I cannot live. Okay, but with my I-94 expired and with my H1 declined, I cannot stay, right?
Yeah, the I-94 has no value anyway. Even if it was not expired, since the company canceled it, it already is gone. So
okay.
So even if it was still good till, let's say, next year, you won't be able to use it because once the company withdraw it, it has no value. Okay.
Okay.
But you're still okay. People get that situation all the time. But if you need help to work on the H1B, give me a call. I can review it and go over things with you through a consultation or work on the case.
Sure.
Okay?
Sure.
Okay.
Yeah. So, okay, I'll call you separately.
Good luck to you. 510-742-5887 is the number to our office. And if you want a private consultation or you want us to work on the case, we'll be glad to do that. So again, thank you so much. Thank you so much, Vedika, for, I think, do we have another caller? This is Shah Peerally, 11A. Hello? Okay, I don't think we have all callers, but we started with callers. Thank you so much, ladies and gentlemen, for the trust, and I was talking about that. And again, the number to the studio, 510-657-1170, 510-657-1170. And just to let you know, so many things going to happen this month. For one of them is that issue of the public charge, which we discussed about last week, and also the other thing that is happening, the forms for I-485, I-129, I-539 are being changed. So make sure that you don't use that form. As from October 15, they won't accept the old form. So just make sure that any case that you file, you have this. I think we have another caller, right? You're live in here. Hello.
Hello.
Yes. Hi.
Hey. Hi. I have a question regarding the license in California. Driving license. So can we apply driving license in AB60?
I didn't hear you. I'm sorry.
So actually, I applied for my H1 extension. It's in process, and my license expired. So in California, when I went to DMV, they said they're not going to give a license based on the receipt. So they are suggesting to go with AB60.
Yes, AB60. Yeah, the famous AB60. Well, you can do it, but I just don't recommend people using that, because the problem, if you go with that, then you will be recorded as an illegal alien, which is basically undocumented. So it's not a good idea to use it. The only time I recommend people to use it if you don't have a choice. So if you can, what did you file? An extension on what? H1B? H4? What did you file?
H1B.
Okay, how come you didn't file it under premium? Can you ask your company to file it under premium?
Yeah, now I have to do that.
Yeah, better. Don't go with the other one. Although it is possible, I don't recommend it, because you will be under the record as someone who is out of status and undocumented, and we don't know how those databases are playing out, so I don't recommend it. Okay? Okay.
Thanks for your time. Yep.
Good luck to you. Good luck. This is Shah Peerally, you're 11 here. Hello. Okay, so we don't have anybody right now. So, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much, and feel free to reach out to our office If you have any question, 510-742-5887. And also, if you have any issue with immigration, feel free to email us, info@peerallylaw.com, and check our website, attorneyonair.com, attorneyonair.com. The other thing that is a really great source of information from us is our YouTube channel, because lately I have been kind of lazy or been busy not writing articles, so I'm using the YouTube as an outlet to pass the message. So you can check youtube.com/Shah Peerally Law, youtube.com/Shah Peerally Law, and then you can subscribe to our channel, and from there you might get information. I update it as much at least once a week, so please check it. So, ladies and gentlemen, this is Attorney Shah Peerally, and we are live today. It's Thursday, September 10th, 2019, and we have Vidika with us on the show. And thank you so much, Vidika. You've been really a great help all the time and very sweet. So thank you again. I wanted to mention that because this doesn't happen if we don't have people kind of supporting us, and she's doing that. Thank you so much. Let me take another call, Vidika. Shah Peerally, you're live on air. Hello.
Hi, Shah. I wanted to ask you a quick question. Can you share your views on the law that was going through, which was supposed to remove the per country camp for green cards? I can take the answer of that.
Yeah, this is a good question. I'm getting that all the time. And just to let you know, number one, yes, it went through with the House of Representatives, but it never went through with the Senate, as far as I know. And even that, I don't think Trump will let it happen. So, without being the bad guy, I just wanted to let you know that this is probably not going to go through. There are too many resistance to it from the Senate, and definitely Trump is not going to get the support of his people to do that, because their goal is not really to allow that. Having said that, you never know. But from my experience, I've been doing this now for 15, 16 years, and I've never seen a good bill coming out from Congress, which means the Senate and the House. So don't keep the hopes too high. A lot of people have really kind of hyped this, and basically for whatever reason, I think for their own interest, they have hyped this just to make people feel a lot that is going to happen, but it doesn't. And don't count too much on it. I'm sorry, but that's the way it is. Okay, but hey, we never know. Miracles do happen, so we might see something good. But my first impression is not going to happen, because unless the Senate changes and become Democrat, and even that will have issues, because Trump will still block it. So let's see how things, because changing the per capita in this case means basically a lot of applications are going to be processed, which means not really what the Trump administration like to happen in this country. So let's wait and see, but don't count too much on it. Okay, so I think we have another caller, right, Vidika? This is Shah Peerally, you're live on air. Hello. Okay, I don't have any caller, but thank you so much for those calls. We had some very, very good questions, and this is again Attorney Shah Peerally. We are Thursday, October 10th, 2019, and of course we are pumped up to talk about immigration, but again, like I said, things are not that great, but at the same time, we're still winning cases. I wanted to congratulate our team for a bunch of wins lately, and mainly I wanted to tell people that at the end of the day, even though you hear a lot of denials, majority of cases are getting approved, right? So the few cases you're hearing having this problem, that problem, it's not really happening. It's just there, but don't be too in a rush that saying, hey, your case will be denied because you saw your friend's case being denied. So it doesn't really work this way. Each case is different. So success in one doesn't mean it's going to be success in another, but also failure in one doesn't mean failure in another. So you should be careful when it comes to that. So I think we have another caller, right? Let me take a caller. This is Shah Peerally, you're live on air. Hello.
Hi, I had a question regarding my green card. So my previous company had applied for my green card, and I had a valid I-140. Now I am with a new employer, and they haven't filed for my green card yet. So is that okay? And they've already transferred my H1. So is that valid, or how much time do I have before they can file for my green card again?
Okay, number one, let me get it right. So you were with one company, they filed and they got an I-140 approved for you, right?
Correct.
Right? Okay, and they have not filed an adjustment of status I-45 for you, right? Your dates were not current, right? Okay.
Right.
So the next, number one, how many years are you on your H-1B?
I have 9 years.
9 years, okay. So you definitely need the I-140 to get extension. And when was your I-140 approved? Was it more than 6 months?
2015. Yes, I was with the company for more than 6 months after it was approved.
Okay, perfect. So first of all, you need that I-140. The good news is that they cannot cancel that I-140 because you have already passed the 6 months. Now, to get a green card with that I-140, they need to reapply for you from beginning, but they can use the same priority date. So you can use that I-140 to get extension of your H-1B, or if you have a spouse, she can get H4 EAD. But you cannot use it to get a green card unless, of course, you move back to the company. Now, the next question you asked me, when is the earliest they can apply? They can apply now. They can apply yesterday because there's no limitation on that. You don't even have to work for a company for them to apply. So there's no restriction on when they should apply. But I recommend to apply as soon as possible because if the dates get current, then you will miss out on the green card. That's all.
Got it. Okay. Sounds good. Thank you.
You're welcome. This is Shah Peerally, 11 a.m. Hello? Okay. I think we don't have any callers. So thank you so much, Vidika. So please, you feel free to call. We're getting a lot of calls today. Thank you so much. 510-657-1170. 510-657-1170. This is Attorney Shah Peerally from the Shah Peerally Law Group. Our law firm has been practicing law now. We have been in business for a long time now, and we have been helping a lot of people with immigration and debt settlement. And if you look a little bit about, you look on our website, you will get an idea of what we do. So I wanted to thank everybody for listening. I just keep saying that today because I was very happy to get emails from people basically kind of thanking me for the work. It means a lot because, you know, when you do something and you know your audience is appreciating it, it makes it a lot more, it makes you happy to actually continue doing it, because otherwise doing something just doing it, but doing it with passion is something very different. And I'm very passionate about helping people, and also with immigration law, because I think it is one way to return justice. So now talking about this, I was talking about those forms now which are changing. Make sure that if you're filing anything after October 15th, if you don't change your forms, use the most recent form, because if you don't, the case will be rejected. So it is important. It is important that you actually make sure that you get that. The forms that are changing: I-485, adjustment of status; I-129, which is for H-1Bs and other O visas, etc. I-539, which is for change of status; I-864, which is for affidavit of support; I-864 easy, which is affidavit of support easy; and then I-994. So make sure that you if you, in case you're filing anything, that you do that. You change everything. So I would like to just say thank you to all the listeners. And again, this is Attorney Shah Peerally, and we're live today, so you can call. Today is September 10th, 2019. I know I keep repeating the date. The reason for that is that on Friday night we rebroadcast the shows, and people might think it's live, but it's not. So, if sometimes I'm busy, I will rebroadcast the same show. So just to let you know, today is Thursday, September 10th. So if you want to call live, the number to the studio is 510-657-1170. 510-657-1170, and Vedika is on the board. She'll be glad to put you through. So feel free to reach out. And I was mentioning about that. Now, one thing that a lot of people keep asking me an update on the H4 EAD. Well, number one, they have not really taken it away. Just like everything in this administration is so confusing. God knows what are their plans. We know they are going to they are targeting it somehow because of this lawsuit through Safe Job USA. But at the same time, it seems some group inside the group itself are trying to delay it as much as possible. That means delay to cancel it. So this is good news. But the problem that we have, the bad news, I'll take the call in a minute, Vidika. The bad news is, unfortunately, for people who are filing the H4, it's especially change of status or the EAD, it's taking a long time. So don't desperate if you need help, and make sure it's taking a longer time if you make mistakes. So have a lawyer do it. And we have been doing this now since it came out because we were fighting for it, and a lot of people have come to us. Feel free to reach out. 510-742-5887. 510-742-5887. If you need to file H4 EAD, make sure you call us. Let me take one call, Vidika. This is Shah 11 here. Hello.
Hi. Yes. I got my green card, and my son was under 14 in 2017 when we got green card. Do we need to file his card renewal now?
I didn't hear you. You got your green card in what year?
2017. And my son was under 14 that time.
Okay.
And now he's 16.
He's 16, yeah. Yeah, they usually ask you to re-update the green card once he's 16. So, yeah, go ahead and update his green card. File an I-90 and then and update it, yes.
Okay. So it's mandatory, right, to update?
I'm sorry, I can't. Your voice is low. I'm sorry.
Is it mandatory?
Yeah, because once you turn 14, usually under 14, they don't really do fingerprint. I don't know if they did for him. So that's the reason they want to do.
I think.
They did?
Yeah. At the time of applying.
There are two ways to do that. One, you do that, or you just wait, and then when you file for citizenship, if he's not yet 18, he will get citizenship automatically. But I recommend refiling for him just to be on the safe side because he's above 14 now. Okay?
Okay. Yeah. Thank you.
Okay. Good luck to you. If you need help, 510-742-5887. We can handle it for you. Okay, I think we have another caller, right, Vidika? Let me take the other caller. This is Shah. You're live in here. Hello.
Yeah, hello. Last week you were talking about the national interest waiver based I-140.
Yes.
Can you please give an estimate, like how much does it cost to get it?
Well, the cost depends on the lawyer. Our fees is usually between 6,000 to 8,000, depending how much work we have to do. But the filing fees, there's no premium, so there's only one filing fee, like $600 approximately. But depending how much work we have to do, it's between those two figures. And the time to get it, it takes around 1.5 years to get it because there's no premium. Okay?
Okay. Thank you so much.
Good luck to you. So if you need help, like the caller was asking about the National Trust Waiver or EB1, which we made a good name about, feel free to reach out 510-742-5887. 510-742-5887. And this is Attorney Shah Peerally, and we are here with Vidika for the Shah Peerally Law Show. And again, this is October 10th, 2019, and the number to the studio 510-657-1170. 510-657-1170. And I don't know how much time we're left, Vidika, please let me know. But I just wanted to say to tell you that yes, I was talking about a little bit the H4 EAD because a lot of people call and want an update on that. One thing you can do is is actually, if you need help when it comes to the H4 EAD, is to have a lawyer work on it now, because things are getting delayed. Any mistake now, plus now they have added the fingerprint on it, which makes it more delay more. So all the stuff you're seeing is being delayed because of the fingerprint thing. So unfortunately they added that, and it's causing problem. I think we have another caller, right? This is Shah Peerally. You're loving it? No, we don't have any caller. So feel free to reach out 510-657-1170. 510-657-1170. This is Attorney Shah Peerally for the Shah Peerally Law Group, and we are talking about immigration in general. And if you have any questions, whether it's a family petition, a marriage petition, H1B, L1, O1, national interest waiver, EB1, you name it, feel free to call 510-742-5887, or you can call the studio line 510-657-1170. 510-657-1170. I think we have another caller. This is Shah Peerally.
Hey, hi. I have a question on EB1A. I mean, with the dates going back, again, even the date of filing went back 6 months back. Where do you see, like, how will these dates move, especially for the people who are filing now, maybe like who have gotten the date of like October or November now? How do you see that when this will come, when the number will come? Based on the dates of EB1A.
What priority date are you on, and what are you on? EB1, EB2, what are you on?
EB1A.
EB1A, okay. So EB1A, and your priority date is what year?
This 2019 October.
Okay. I was hoping we will be very close to current this month, but I don't think you're going to see a big movement until probably in 2 years, unless we see some kind of miracle, something just turn out. Because the problem with EB1, the EB1C has taken a lot of it, and that's why you're seeing this delay. But I think a couple of more years more it will take to reach 2019. Unless we're very lucky, we see a movement, fast movement. It will take around 2 years to get back on track. Okay.
No, for people who are applying now, you're saying, right?
Well, for your priority date, I'm talking about 2019.
Or 2 years from now. Okay, yeah.
Yeah,
okay,
2 years from now probably, because you have till 2019, and right now it's 2015, and they will be. I think they're accepting 2017. So 2 years, there will be. If everything goes as it is right now, ceteris paribus, as we call it, that means everything stays the same. It will probably be around that date. Okay.
Sure. Thank you. Thanks a lot.
Okay. Good luck. Let me take another call. This is Shah Peerally. You're live in air. Hello.
Hello. Good morning, Shah. I have a question regarding H4 and H4 EAD.
Yes, sir. Go ahead.
So we applied for H4 for my spouse on July 20th, and then after a month we gave fingerprints on August 20. And in September I got my I-140 approved. So initially we thought of waiting for H4 to be approved before applying for H4 EAD. But then we got to know from our lawyer that we could apply H4 EAD even with the receipt ID of H4 or with the application ID of H4. So yes. So we applied for H4 EAD too. So my question is about the timeline. So I know that H4 will take 5 months or EAD will take 5 months. So in my case, is it 5 plus 5 months, or is it a single 5 months where I would get both H4 and H4 EAD?
It's hard to tell, because technically when you file for your H4, it's recommended to file the EAD at the same time. But I don't think it will be two times 5 months. What it will be is maybe 5 months plus 2 months approximately, because they need some time to reprocess. Until the H4 gets approved, they don't really consider the EAD. But now with the EAD, because of all the things going on, they're kind of being mean. They're taking their sweet time. So you had to add another couple of months from there, but they are starting to process it, except they won't release it and review it before the H4 gets approved. So I say you add 2 months from the H4, you should get it after that. Huh?
Okay, thank you.
Okay, good luck to you. So I think we have one more caller, right? This is Shah Peerally. Hello. Hello.
Yeah, hi. Is this Shah Peerally?
Hi. Yes, this is Shah. How are you?
Yeah. I was wondering how long is the period time after the green card for the citizenship? 5 years.
It depends
after that.
Yeah. Yeah. It depends on how long. Yeah. Go ahead.
After your turn comes, then how much time it will take to get the procedure done?
Okay. First of all, it depends how you got it. If you got it through marriage to a US citizen, it's 3 years. And actually, it's not really 3 years. It's 2 years and 9 months. And if you got it to employment base, for example, then it is 4 years and 9 months, which is 5 years. Then you
My
can apply.
daughter sponsor me.
I'm sorry?
My daughter sponsor me.
Okay, so it's 5 years. So you have to wait 4 years and 9 months, then you can apply, and it takes around 8 months to get it. So plus, you need to make sure that you meet the requirements for citizenship. Like you were here for 33 months, you have enough left within 6 months in one shot, etc. But once you complete that 4 years and 9 months, you can apply, and it takes like 8 months to get it. Okay.
Perfect. Thank you so much.
Okay. Good luck to you. Bye. Good luck to you. I think we have a couple of other callers. Thank you. This is Shah Peerally. You're 11 here? Okay, no. So thank you so much for calling. We had a lot of today, Vidika. I think we lost one. So I apologize for that. But call us, feel free. We still have another 15 minutes to go. 510-657-1170. 510-657-1170. And I apologize. We are doing those shows live, so there are always going to some kind of minor technical issues. So we apologize for that. So please feel free to call again. The number to the studio, 510-657-1170. 510-657-1170. And I'm going to touch another subject before I continue with immigration. Another area of practice we help people with the immigration, the debt settlement. Debt settlement means basically when we deal with a debt and we cut it to a fraction of its value and we settle it for you. It's not a debt consolidation. It is a debt settlement, completely different. Debt consolidation means you still pay the same amount, but you pay it slower, at a slower pace. But they take a bunch of debts, they put it in one. So stay away from that, because I don't even think people still do that, but stay away from that because a lot of people got burned with it. But what we do is debt settlement. What it is negotiating your debts and cut it to a fraction of its value, and you pay that and you're done. And that's exactly what we do with debt settlement, and you can check a little bit about it on our blog, yourdebtsettlementattorney.com, yourdebtsettlementattorney.com. We can help you with that. Just to let you know, make sure that you don't let the debt continue, because at one point you will have the company suing you, and there's a big chance you won't even defend yourself. And what happens next when you don't defend yourself, you see yourself getting stuck, and they win what we call by default. And once they win by default, that means they won the case. They can start garnishing your paycheck, they can levy your bank account, they can put lien on your property. So we can help you kind of avoid that. So feel free to reach out to us if you need help. 510-742-5887, and this is for debt settlement. 510-742-5887, the same number for immigration, and then we'll route you to the department. So just wanted to mention that. Now let us go back a little bit to immigration. I don't know if we have one more caller right now. This is Shah Peerally. You're live in here. Hello. Okay, we don't have any callers, but feel free. We're still having the lines open. We have another 10-12 minutes to go, Vidika. I don't know how much, but you can call us. The number to the we have 10 minutes, she's saying, to go, and we can still take a couple of callers. The number to the studio, 510-657-1170. 510-657-1170. So now we are seeing another problem that has been brought to our attention, and you have been seeing that actually right now on the show. People calling and talking about what we call the the fingerprint, right, on the EAD. It used to be there was no fingerprint on EAD. And what happened if you have some kind of criminal record? What are they doing? And that's where things are getting a little bit tricky, and your case will be delayed. I'm not going to go in details how things are going to work out, but it is not really to your advantage, unfortunately. I think we have one caller, but just to let you know, if you have a kind of a criminal background, you get arrested or something like that, when you file for your EAD, I highly recommend you talk to an attorney before you do anything, because any reason can have them put you in deportation or deny your case. Let me take one caller. This is Shah. Hello.
Hey, Shah. Hello. Yeah, hi. I have one question. Is there any rule that once your I-140 is approved, then you have to stay with the company for 6 months?
You don't have to stay with the company, but the company has a right to revoke that I-140 within 6 months. So everybody has interpreted it as if you leave the company, they will cancel it. So one of the ways not to be canceled, you stick to the company for 6 months. However, if the company has already promised you they won't revoke it, it doesn't matter you stay with the company or not. But as a matter of logic, you should stay with the company so that they don't, because until you tell them you're going to quit, they won't revoke the I-140 because you're working with them. But once you quit, they can revoke it. So that's where the 6-month rule comes in.
Okay, I see. And after 6 months, they cannot cancel.
They cannot. They can cancel it for them to give you a green card, but they cannot really cancel it in basically to
lose the priority date.
Yeah. The priority date is not gone, and you can still use it for extension of H1B or to get H4 EAD for your spouse.
Okay, but if within 6 months if they cancel, then you lose your priority date.
Yes.
Okay. All right, sure. Thanks. Thank you so much.
Okay. Good luck. Good luck to you. Thank you so much. Do you have another caller? This is Shah Peerally. You're live on air. Okay, so I think we don't have much time to take more callers now, Vedika. I'm going to wrap up. I think Amit is going to be coming in a few minutes. So I just wanted to remind people today we had a lot of callers, and I want to thank you a lot for being here, basically, because the show functions with you, not with only my what I do, because what I do is all dependent on what you want to do. So I highly I wanted to say special thanks to all of you, and if you have any questions or you want us to work on your case or to even give you a second opinion, feel free to reach out to us, 510-742-5887, 510-742-5887. And for those who are new to our show, because I'm pretty sure there were some new listeners today, it seems like. So we have been doing this. I'm attorney Shah Peerally. Our law firm is in the Bay Area, in Washington D.C., and also in San Francisco. But most of our cases, those cases are processed in the Newark, California office. And again, if you need help, feel free to reach us, 510-742-5887, 510-742-5887, the website attorneyonair.com, attorneyonair.com. And I was talking about a situation where basically we are having a lot of things going on now, and the problem that we are seeing is people are reacting to things, and they are making mistakes too, unfortunately. But don't get trapped into reading a lot of cases and the forums and say, hey, this is happening to me, this is happening to me, this is happening to me. True, but forums doesn't really doesn't provide the law. Remember, what they provide is an indication what people has done in so and so case. The problem with forums is that they're very limited to specific cases, so people will not even know sometimes they have this problem. For example, someone might have a bench warrant, they don't even know, or a warrant, or someone doesn't even know his case was denied, someone filed for him or for her, and then now he's paying the price, she's paying the price. So it is important that you hire an attorney to look into your case, someone who understands what's happening before you even just go with a forum and self-diagnose yourself, just like going online. And we all do that, by the way. I do the same too. But it is important that you actually kind of at least get an opinion from a lawyer, and we can do a consultation. You don't really have to hire us to do the work, but I can at least personally, I do most of the consultations, me and Attorney Sharif, depending on the type of cases, and sometimes Attorney Jimmy also in our office. But most of the time I do all the consultation. I will assess your case personally, and then my team will work with me to work on the case if we have to, or if I can just advise you and you don't need us to work on the case, we can also do that. So feel free to reach out to our office, 510-742-5887. 510-6742, I'm sorry, repeat it, 510-742-5887. 510-742-5887 is the number to our office. And I don't know whether you guys Amit there. Hello? Okay, I don't think he's here yet. Yes, he's here. So Amit, are you there? Hello?
Hey, so how are you?
I'm doing okay, Amit, let me wrap up and then I'll let you continue. Just to let people know, thank you so much. We had a lot of callers today. I wanted to thank all the listeners and keep listening. And again, the number to call, 510-742-5887. Anything I told you today is my opinion. You should not act or refrain to act solely on the information provided. You should contact an attorney if you have any questions. Please subscribe to our YouTube channel, youtube.com/Shah Peerally Law, and our website, attorneyonair.com. Thank you so much. Thank you, Vedika, for helping us, and we'll be back next week, same time, at 10 a.m. on Radio Zindagi in KLK 1170 a.m. Thank you. Take care. Bye-bye.
Thank you, Shah. Thank you for having me. Hope you are doing good, and hello to all the listeners. Namaste to everybody. This is your Bay Area realtor and tax expert, Amit Gambhir. So sorry I was